Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a quick review on Arrow. I know I said I wasn't going to do a review, but I was able to see the episode today. It's about like 11:30, so I was like, alright, let's put up the episode review. So I'm going to just tell some quick thoughts, and of course this is going to be a little bit of a shorter review because this still is my hiatus. And then of course very excited for Birds of Prey next week. So in this episode is The Suicide Squad, actually written by Brian Q. Miller, one of my favorite TV writers slash comic book writers, who's currently writing Smallville, the comic series, and also wrote Stephanie Brown's Batgirl. So in this episode we get to see the Suicide Squad, a villain group, and Diggle teams up with them, and the person that Deadshot, who killed his brother, also teaming up with his ex-wife Lila, and of course Amanda Waller heading all this this whole team. That's what's going on with Suicide Squad. I wouldn't say the main story of what they're trying to capture is important, but the team is important. Oliver and Sarah, they're hitting some rocky relationship stuff in this episode. But not much. It was more of a filler thing going on with them, just to have Oliver and Sarah both in this episode, but this is definitely more of a Diggle episode. And Felicity was in it a little, but more just for the fun moments than really being a main player. I think also just want to mention Laurel, because she was semi in this episode. I think she was less annoying in this episode, which is great. Try and be a helpful friend, having more of a relationship with Sarah. Thought that was really great, and that actually makes me more excited for Birds of Prey, because Laurel and Sarah, or Laurel and Black Canary, are going to really have some butting heads, and maybe she'll find out that Sarah's Black Canary, and that's the episode I'm super excited for. But yeah, this was good. I am a Diggle fan. I love all the characters here in this show. So, but do I think Diggle can hold his own episode? I think the first episode was like this Russian episode that was earlier in season 2. I don't think he held his episode there. I think he held his episode here, but it wasn't the best episode I saw either. I would say it's not a filler episode, but it's not an exciting episode either. It doesn't progress the story that much. It's just really fun to see the Suicide Squad, and I think this is a team we will see every once in a while. I think there are some good amount of characters that were developed. Of course, Diggle's getting his own episode was a really great mark for Diggle's character, and I really hope they do this, explore this with other characters like Felicity, like Thea, like Laurel, and they have done it with Sarah a lot, but it's nice to see, a good main focus episode for Diggle. So yeah, what characters were focused here? I really like that Deadshot was actually really focused in this episode, and I thought his character developed a lot more, and I liked the awkward interaction he had with Diggle. But my favorite is definitely the relationship of Lyra and Diggle, and with Lila and Diggle, because their relationship is definitely progressing. Really enjoyed that a lot, and that was definitely my favorite part of this episode, was probably the Lila and Diggle scenes. I really liked the flashbacks of Afghanistan. I thought that really worked well with the episode. I think the parallels were great in this episode because of it. So that was my favorite parts. But again, I think a lot of the characters in Suicide Squad weren't developed that much. I don't even think I saw we saw Bronze Tiger, but he talked for me twice. So I would have liked the Suicide Squad as a whole to be really developed, but there's only a few characters being developed in this episode, which was a shame. And again, the full story is not being progressed that much in this episode, and in that way it's a little bit of a filler, but it's still a fun episode, fun Diggle episode. I think he proved that he could semi-hold an episode, but I think if it was a Sarah episode, if it was another characters episode, could have been a little bit more interesting, especially maybe a Felicity episode. But really like seeing the flashbacks. I hope we get to see Lila again. I thought she was really interesting. Love seeing Amanda Waller, and my favorite part of the episode had to be the Harley Quinn reference. And I think it was actually Tara Strong who did the voiceover for her, so I thought that was perfect. Just the one line she had. Hopefully we'll see Harley Quinn again in the series. Just having that reference, I think, is very important. So that's pretty much all I want to say. I also want to say a really funny quote that they had towards the end of this episode, where Moore is like, yes, we are having a swimming pool for everybody, and Sarah said, did you even like swimming? It's like, I despise swimming. So I thought that was a hilarious line for Oliver, and I think Stephen Amell really delivered that line really well. So yeah, overall I'm going to give this a 3.5. I thought it was an okay episode, but I'm a lot more excited for Birds of Prey, in my opinion. But I think it proves that Diggle can hold his own episode, just not totally excited about the episode. And they could have fleshed out the Suicide Squad a little bit more. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and I will see you guys later. Don't forget to like me on Facebook. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Rent Situations. And I will see you guys later. Bye.